Every country has its moment. It's time to shine.
When the universe conspires, planets align.
Scotland invites you, our stage is set.
For one brilliant year we'll never forget.
A homecoming to celebrate all that we are. Countless events, parties near and far.
We welcome the world to come and to share, so you too can say, yes, I was there.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome back. I'm Rona Simpson welcoming you to the International Hockey Centre in Glasgow. It's day 4 of the Women's Champions Challenge 1, brought to you exclusively on FIH TV. We have our feature game coming up next, Belgium versus Spain. It's quarter-final number 2 of the day's programme for the ladies. We have just witnessed an enthralling opening match this afternoon where Ireland beat Korea 2-1, and if this game can produce half of that excitement, we are in for another entertaining match. I'm joined in the commentary box this afternoon Mr. Lee Cousins, past president of Scottish Hockey. Lee, fantastic opening game to the afternoon schedule. Do you think this game can produce anything similar?
Well, I think any of these games has the potential, Rona, for an upset. Certainly in ranking terms and in the performance we saw in the pools, the first game was against the run of play. But I think you'd expect the extra fluidity of Belgium to be able to carry this game. Spain are quite a young side, and they haven't shown yet the ability to cope with successive pressure, which I think the Belgians should be able to produce.
So we look forward to another entertaining quarter-final here at Glasgow Green. It is certainly not the weather that both these teams are used to. It is extremely cold. It may be the 1st of May, but I have my thermals on up here in the commentary box, as do many others. So it is a chilly day here in Glasgow. We can see the route to the quarter-finals. The Belgium side beat Scotland 2-1, lost to Korea then 1-2. Thumped India last night 5-0 and now play Spain in their quarter-finals. Spain's route to this match, they lost 1-3 to USA. They drew in a hard-fought battle with Ireland and also got a draw against South Africa. So Belgium and Spain, both entertaining teams, and we look forward to some of the skills and flair of these players. They are just lining up out there on the pitch. The teams are being called out. They will be trying to stay warm for these couple of minutes before we get to the pushback. But it is going to be another enthralling match. Everything to play for. It's knockout stage time. We can see the fixtures for the remaining games. We have South Africa against the host nation Scotland in quarter-final 2 following this match, and the final match in quarter-final 4 of this afternoon's programme for the ladies, USA versus India. We've already seen one upset in the first game, Ireland defeating and winning against Korea 2-1, so there can always be upsets. We now have the national anthem of Belgium. So as the national anthems are completed, both teams exchanging the formal handshakes, we are seconds away from this quarter-final match, Belgium versus Spain. We've had a great opener to the women's programme today. Let's hope this game can live up to all expectations. I'll run through the starting lineup for each team again. For Belgium, it will be Anneleen Fob, Stephanie de Groof, Anouk Krees, Emma Pervez, Linsonet van de Lint, Alex Greniers, Louise Versel, Barbara Nellen, in goal Elings de Hoog, Stephanie van der Burg, and the Belgian coach, Simon Manon. Lining up for Spain, Maria Lopez in goal, Rocky Obara, Rocky Agurutzes, Charlotte Penchant, Maria Lopez, Berta Bonacer, one of the young and exciting players for Spain, Cristina Guinea, Lola Ria, Beatriz Perez, Georgina Oliva and Maria Gomez, and the coach of Spain, Adrian Locke. So we are seconds away from pushback in this second quarter final. Everything to play for. Belgium versus Spain in a chilly afternoon in Glasgow. It may be the 1st of May, it feels more like the 1st of December. So an exciting game, Lee, in prospect.
Yes, I think so. The interest, I think, here will be the fluidity of the Belgian midfield, particularly Barbara Nellen, who's had a particularly influential game. They run her for a good 14-15 minutes at a shift, which is unusual in this day and age. And we'll just have to see if they can actually overpower, almost, by their ability and by their pace, the Spanish midfield.
So, Belgium are going to start us off. They are in the black strips, Spain in their customary red, and we are underway in quarter-final number 2. Belgium, I'm quite sure, coming into this game full of confidence after scoring 5 against India yesterday, so they certainly know where the goal is. Can Spain match them? So Lola Riera just stumping the ball forward for Spain, but forward can't control it, so back it comes to Belgium. Stephanie de Groof, she has been a key player for Belgium, the key penalty corner striker, so she will hope to feature. And here come Belgium with the first attack along the baseline. It hits a Spanish foot. An umpire certainly awarded the corner initially, but decided, yep, she had mistaken, so it is a Spanish hit out. So do you think it'll be a little bit cagey in these opening minutes, Lee, just testing each other out? Yeah,
interesting enough, both sides lining up 3-4-3, so they're matching each other right across the park.
So here come Belgium into the Spanish circle, but final pass doesn't quite connect, so Spain bring the ball out the back again. Belgium certainly a team on the up-and-coming league. They have qualified for the World Cup in the next few weeks, and certainly a force to be reckoned with now in the modern game.
Yes, I think you could see that. They've followed their men, haven't they, in terms of the advancement through the world rankings.
Certainly have, but here comes Spain with an opportunity. The ball is chipped over the bar on the reverse stick, just similar to one in the warm-up, which went through our producer's back window. So he'll be having a chilly drive home later today. But it just proves that these shots can end up anywhere, and everyone needs to be on their toes. So a mistake by the Belgian at the back. The Spanish player in a bit of distress there, so she needs some attention. The ball was lifted into her, and Carlotta Penchante is now just beginning to find her feet. I'm quite sure she will be needing some attention. They're signalling for the physio. The physio is not allowed onto the pitch until the umpire assesses the situation, and she has been allowed treatment, so the game is stopped in these early stages. It's going to be an intriguing encounter. Belgium versus Spain. Belgium, a young side. Spain, slightly more experienced. But both teams more than capable of producing some exciting hockey. So, players get ready for the restart. I'm quite sure Carlotta Pinchan will be able to rejoin us later on in the game once she's had a bit of treatment. But the players just waiting on the whistle, and we are, well, didn't wait on the whistle, so she's been asked to bring it back. Once the clock's been stopped, the whistle must go to restart the game. So we're underway again. Spain attacking the Belgian circle down the right-hand side. They win themselves a free hit outside the circle, so the pressure on the Belgium circle at the moment. Early pressure from Spain. They would be looking to try and win an early penalty corner, but not on this occasion. The ball is cleared out the Belgian circle. The Spanish pick it back up, and they look to start to rebuild. This time through Lola Riera, number 17 at the back. And some neat skills there by Barra, the Spanish number 3. But it's a little bit bitty at the moment, no real flow to the game, really.
No, I don't think either side has settled yet, have they?
Well, the Belgians putting the pressure on. It's certainly been a feature of the Belgian play that they get pressure on that ball carrier. They don't allow them a huge amount of time and space, but by doing that, it allows them opportunities to open up if the opposition can get that first pass away. And Spain attacking down that left-hand side again. Long corner, just looking to knock it in. It's going to go all the way to the other side. Number 9 for Spain, Maria Lopez, is stepping onto the ball, smashes it into the circle, and it finds a Belgian foot. So it is a penalty corner this time to Spain, the first corner of the match within 5 minutes. And as we saw in the last game, Lee, great opportunity to take an early lead.
Yep, I think see if they can take a leaf out of Ireland's book. They managed it within 3 minutes of the start.
So, what will Spain produce on this occasion? And a goal right at the start. Within the first 5 minutes, Spain take the lead. A well-executed corner off the top, looking for the deflection. Great diving deflection. We can see it here again in the replay, Lee.
Yep, simple switch, wide of the left-hand post for this deflection here. Here comes the injector, and she puts it in. Really great goal by Roquea Ibarra. And we'll see it one more time from behind. See this great ankle here, wide open this post here. Nice full-length dive to get the corner.
So Spain take an early lead in this quarter-final. Second match in today's women's programme. We had a great opening match. Ireland beating Korea 2-1. It is all to play for in these games. Fourth game of the tournament, crucial game. And Spain take the early advantage against Belgium. Spain have actually managed to find a few gaps in the Belgian press there, and Belgium stepping up to press pretty hard, but not covering the opposite side, and that could be a problem for them, Lee.
Yes, that's the second time they've been able to find that cross, isn't it? Across to the left back stepping up, and she's had a lot of space. Interesting start here. This is the second game in a row, and the first short corner of the game has led to a goal.
Absolutely, it may be an omen for the two to follow. Who knows? But at the moment, Spain enjoying a good bit of possession. However, Belgium, we know, can score goals. They put 5 past India yesterday, and here they come, breaking through the midfield, but just don't quite connect there. Recently, Van Lint not quite connecting with that final pass, so back it comes all the way into their own half to start that rebuilding process, looking to go forward. Just doesn't connect. Already we can see the Belgian coach shouting instructions, just actually asking his players to calm down, settle into the game. There is a long way to go in this game. We know how quickly games can turn around. They are a young side. This will be a test for them to see how they cope coming back from an early goal down. But they have plenty of time at the moment to do so. So substitutions being made. It is thick and fast on the substitution line. I mean, obviously a key feature of the modern game, to keep that high intensity, players need to be turned over fairly quickly.
Yes, indeed. Although, as we spoke at the beginning, Belgian midfield have a habit of doing quite long stints. And for instance, there's Barbara Nellen again. She's been on now for a full 10 minutes.
So Belgium high in the left-hand pocket. Umpire just making sure the Spanish players are 5 yards away. They must be that distance at free hits. There's still a Belgium sideline. Trying to take it quickly, but Spain work the ball neatly out that back line. Both teams have players that have got some lovely individual neat skills and both quite comfortable working in tight areas.
Yes, obviously both of them spend a lot of practice in one-on-one small-sided games. Both very capable of holding the ball even when under pressure. And that's another loose pass there.
Yeah, maybe that early goal from Spain has just shaken the Belgians a little bit, but as I say, there is plenty time for them to get back into this game. They'll just be trying to settle things down, get a bit of flow, a bit of rhythm to their play. And has a great shot on target there. The number 14, Emily Sine for Belgium there. Good shot, makes the keeper make a save. That's the most important thing. That's what coaches will look for. Get the keeper involved in the game. And Belgium still attacking, this time down the right-hand side. Looking to penetrate into that Spanish circle. All the way back out to Stephanie de Groot. She'll be hoping her team can win some penalty corners for her, and here they come into the Spanish circle. It's, yeah, a little bit of a handoff there. So the umpire quite rightly gives the free hit to Spain, and I've seen that actually a few players using that throughout the tournament, Lee.
Yes, indeed. I mean, pretty 50-50 there. One to put the hand out, the other one was quick to follow. And there's another small error, which will turn the ball over for Belgium.
Yeah, down below us here, you can see 5 Belgian players lining up to substitute on. So obviously they are trying to keep the tempo in the game, turning the players over, but it's Spain that break out. Doesn't have much support ahead of her. She does have, though, someone in support alongside, and a turnover again through the midfield allows Belgium to break back. And here they come, linking up, some little nice 1-2s. A great ball forward there from the Belgium 19, Barbara Nellen, but her forward just couldn't quite connect. Senia just mistraps it, and Spain now have an opportunity to work the ball back out. Belgium putting on quite a heavy press when Spain have the ball at the back, trying to force them into some unforced errors, Lee.
Yeah, and they're being helped here by the fact that Spain have only gone to 2 forwards now. Since they've scored, they're playing 2 forwards and what you would call a high diamond. So that's allowed an extra midfield player for Belgium to step up.
So some interesting tactics in play. Belgium certainly now settled into the game, and after that shaky start, Spain lead Belgium. One could break here for them, however, but the ball goes all the way through the circle. The umpire awards a long corner to Belgium. They take it quickly. Spain not quite set up, allows Belgium to break into the circle. They look to find a foot, but the Spanish defend well, and back it goes for a long corner. Well, Belgium just piling on the pressure. They've seen most of the possession. Reverse stick cross into the Spanish circle, but it's lifted and deemed dangerous by the umpire, so Spain will have time now just to settle, bring the ball up and start to rebuild out the back. Spain playing pretty deep though, Lee, even at that hit out, every Spanish player in their own half, so they don't have a lot of options going forward at the moment.
No, I think that it's interesting, isn't it, when you come under pressure, how much you just automatically retreat. And there we had a case there, the Spaniards only playing with 2 forwards anyway, but everyone else inside their own half.
So here come Belgium again, smashing it into the Spanish circle. Yep. Umpire unsighted, but gets a little help from her colleague, signals the penalty corner. So can Belgium now capitalise on their first penalty corner opportunity? Stephanie de Groot for Belgium is their main penalty corner taker, the number 5. You can see her lining up at the top of the circle, so will they use her on this occasion? Let's wait and see. So not on that occasion, they used a little bit of a decoy, but dragged flick, but just too comfortable a height for the goalkeeper, Lee. Yeah,
absolutely, just waist high on the goalkeeper's hand. That's the most unlikely opportunity to score, isn't it?
So Spain survived their first penalty corner, but it is all Belgian pressure at the moment. Here they come again, and they look to get that ball into the circle as early as possible. Aline Fobe, the Belgium number 4, smacking the ball across the D. Spain defending in numbers. They're quite comfortable doing that, but can they survive this relentless pressure? Every Spanish player in behind the ball, so when they do break out, they have a huge amount of work to do to get players ahead of the ball, but nearly an opportunity for them there. However, Belgium bringing the ball back out of play. Oh, just over 15 minutes in this game gone. Spain lead Belgium 1-0. An early penalty corner in the first 5 minutes. Took advantage of that, as we saw in game 1, Lee, and it proved crucial in that game.
It did, and we were just waiting for seeing that game whether Ireland get the second to seal it, which they did. This is quite interesting here. It's been a test, I think, for the basic skills of the Spanish defence, because the Belgians are determined to really smash the ball into the circle at the earliest opportunity.
Absolutely, and the Spanish will need to be on their toes, as we say, concentrating, making sure that they are aware of where the Belgian players are, but also that they don't concede any cheap penalty corners if they don't protect their feet. So here come Belgium again down the left-hand side. They do have some lovely individual skills. Just trying to lift the ball over the defender's stick on that occasion, but the Spanish stand up well and win the free hit. We see now also, Lee, in the modern game, a lot of players just lifting the ball, just enough to get over the player's stick, and it's very difficult to defend these 3D skills.
Yes, it is. And it's just a question of reaction time, isn't it, by the defenders? I think the Belgian coach will be a little bit worried here. A lot of his attacks are coming down the left-hand side, and I'm sure he would rather be coming down the right.
Well, certainly we used to think that the right-hand side was the stronger side, but nowadays, again, with that reverse stick hit, which is a lot more evident in the modern game, teams now quite comfortable to attack down both sides.
Yeah, indeed. But occasionally, of course, when you get down the left-hand side, and we've seen it a couple of times in this game, that cross just lifts into the air and isn't quite as solid as the one that comes in from the right.
Absolutely. So Spain trying to pin Belgium back, but it is wave after wave of Belgium pressure. Spain do have the lead, however. An early goal in the first 5 minutes from a well-executed penalty corner. See them just leading the Belgians, but can they maintain this defensive record? It is going to test them. It certainly will, as Belgium win the ball back again. There's a turnover, however, and Spain get an opportunity to break out, but every time the Spanish break, the player on the ball is pretty much the only player forward, so it's a huge amount of work, but they do have numbers forward now. Can they capitalise on this opportunity? Ball into the Belgian circle, well defended, and now the game opening up. Belgium breaking, space to break. It's a great ball forward. The Belgium number 15, Charlotte de Vos, into the circle to her Emily Sinney. Another shot, that's a second shot for her. She makes the keeper make another save, so Belgium certainly enjoying some good possession, but as we saw in the last game, Korea had a huge amount of possession, but ultimately at the end of the day, Lee, it made no difference.
It made no difference, and that's quite interesting, but to be great credit to Spain, a lot of these shots that are coming in are from pretty narrow angles, really comfortable for the keeper. They've managed to protect the top of the circle pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely, and the Spanish, they are very comfortable sitting back, soaking up the pressure and then looking to break on the counter-attack. And so the players pretty comfortable on the ball, confident in their own individual skills in tight situations. So they won't feel too much under pressure. Little knock, lifted ball into the Belgian player, but she's okay. She's going to battle on. So the umpire signals to restart the game. Hope for Belgium, looking to go forward. He finds her teammate, but Spain win it back. Have to go all the way back deep into their own 23, but out they come again. Christina Guinea there, working hard through the midfield to try and gain a bit of ground for Spain. Forward it goes. Spain take the free hit very quickly. Early opportunity to get it forward. Play the ball into the circle, but it comes off the Belgian player's stick. And Spain looking again to play it in, but that's the second ball over the fence, but it's going to safety this time, so the Cars can breathe a sigh of relief. So Spain, a long corner on the left-hand side of the Belgian half, trying to work the ball into their circle. They almost get there, but ball just goes over the back line, so hit out. We can see the Spanish coach there, Adrian Locke, issuing instructions. Both coaches pretty animated on the touchline, Lee. A little bit different from the last game.
Yes, when we had one very inscrutable Korean coach. Interesting there to see the technology being used by the Spanish coach.
Yeah, we can see the iPads out. It's assessing some of the play, but here they come at the moment in the Belgian circle, trying to win the penalty corner, but the Belgian defence scrambling the ball away. But Spain enjoying a little bit better possession. However, they have given away the free hit, so Stephanie de Groot, an opportunity now to clear the lines for Belgium. Use of that aerial ball again. Good defence from the Belgium. Fob, lovely ball forward, and the Belgium number 8, Emma Pervez, an opportunity to get into the Spanish circle, but with 13 minutes remaining in this half, Spain still lead Belgium 1-0. And again, here they go, attacking down the left-hand side, but Belgium just quite happy to clear their lines at the moment. And a good trap there on the edge of the Belgian circle by Barbara Nellen allows Belgium now to counter-attack through Louise Versali. Pretty end-to-end stuff at the moment, Lee.
Yes, it is, and I think it's quite interesting, unexpectedly for me, certainly the tempo of this game is actually being set by the Spanish, who are playing a very quick game. Quite unexpected to me.
Yep, I think that early goal by Spain has given them that added confidence. And as this game progresses, we've obviously seen an excellent opening match. We would love to hear your thoughts. You can tweet us at FIH_hockey #CC1. So please tweet us your thoughts, comments on this game or previous games. We would love to hear from you.
You can see some anxiety on the bench from Belgium here now, Rona.
Absolutely. I mean, it's quite interesting after such a convincing win yesterday. Possibly an element of complacency, who knows, but they will certainly be hoping to equalise before half-time. But Spain having good phase of possession here, good phase of the game for Spain as they attack the Belgian circle once again. So back it goes round the back. A feature of play, a lovely turn through the midfield, and Christina Guinea trying very hard to break down those defensive ranks in Belgium. Spain inside the circle, great opportunity for a shot. The Spanish coach certainly a little bit aggrieved with that decision. He thinks the player was taking the shot and was impeded by the Belgium defender. However, we can see in the replay here, Lee.
Yep. Well, I think he had, yeah, interesting.
Yep, it's always tricky. It's easy for us up here, but in the heat of the moment, umpires have to make those decisions. So the game continues. I'm quite sure there'll be even more chat from the sideline as this game progresses. We're into the last 10 minutes. Spain lead Belgium 1-0. Opening goal in the first 5 minutes through a well-executed Spanish penalty corner, and they have weathered a bit of the Belgium storm straight after that and are now enjoying a good phase of the game themselves. Some nice link-up play as they break down the right-hand side, attacking the Belgian goal. A little foot just deflects the ball out to the Spanish player's range, so it will come back for a free hit to Spain. And what can they do on this occasion? The umpire just asking for the ball to be taken exactly where the free hit should be. So just knocked in to the Belgian defensive, attacking circle, but positive outcome for Spain on that occasion, but here they come again. Belgium having to work defensively very hard at the moment. The tables have turned a little bit. Spain, Christina Guinea enjoying good possession through the midfield. Bit of space to work in. And Spain again win themselves a free hit. Spain just looking to move it once there and then just get that ball into the danger area, Lee.
Yeah, quite like a direct play here. I think it's interesting, as you said, Rona, I think the Spanish side is growing with confidence as every minute as the game goes on. As we said, the pattern of play, the tempo of the play has been dictated by Spain, and they're forcing errors just like the one just then from Belgium.
Absolutely, and it'll be interesting to see, as we said earlier, the Belgium side up and coming, but they are a young side, so these sort of challenges will really test their experience. Oh, and the Spanish think they have scored again. The arms are up, the umpires signal both in unison to the long corner. The Spanish coach, Adrian Locke, is certainly on the sideline, offering his thought. It is smashed into the circle. It is very difficult to see anything, Lee, even from up here on the replay.
Absolutely, and from the replay, and even we have another look at it from behind, and it's still probably, well, it's still no easier to work out if there was a touch on that. So you can imagine how hard the umpire's job is.
Absolutely, so it has gone for a Spanish long corner. So the score remains the same. Spain lead Belgium 1-0 in this crucial second quarter final of the Ladies Champions Challenge 1. Here come Belgium though, breaking forward. They haven't had an attack for a little while. Guinea number 14 just winning her side a sideline ball. Smashing the ball forward. We are inside the remaining 7 minutes of this first half. If you've just joined us, Spain lead Belgium 1-0. I'm glad to say, Lee, that I think the wind's dropped a little bit. It's not quite the -5 or 6 it felt like earlier today.
No, and I'm sure the players are delighted with that too. But it is interesting, isn't it, this format of the tournament where you go to 4 dramatic quarterfinals, and the anxiety it seems to put into players as they get to this crucial fourth day. It's a tournament structure you either love it or hate it, I guess.
Yep, but I suppose everyone coming into the tournament knows what it's all about. It's the same for everyone, and probably for the spectator or the neutral, it does add that extra element of excitement.
Oh, and definitely you get the drama from all these games. It's the best day to be at the tournament, in my opinion.
So we're into the last 6 minutes. Spain still lead Belgium 1-0. They are trying to battle their way through, but Belgium have gained a free hit. Barbara Nellen driving into the circle, but it's a good pick up by the Spanish defenders. Nice clean pick up. But Stephanie de Groot showing her qualities there, and a deflection by number 14 of Belgium, Thinia, but comes to nothing on this occasion, and Spain get the game back underway. The tempo certainly has been very high in this first half. You see 5 Belgian players lining up to come back on to keep this high, and here they come again. An opportunity, a great opportunity around the left-hand side. I'm not quite sure whether she was actually having a shot at goal there, because it was a pretty difficult pass if she was crossing it for her teammates.
No, I can't see that. A beautiful ball forward, finds it nicely on the back line, and if this is a shot, it's never going to come across, and she was never giving her forwards an opportunity to get on that. A pullback would have been nicer.
So here come Belgium again. They're enjoying a little bit back into the circle. Chance on reverse, and a great opportunist goal. I think Spain just caught out there. Not quite ready for the quick free hit. I think it was a Belgium at number 13. Just wait to see the replay. Here we are, Lee.
Yep, very quickly taken. Puts it where she wants it on the reverse. And it's a lovely clean strike just to the keeper. Keeper gets a touch on it. She'd be a bit disappointed, I think, that she didn't paddle that one away. But she didn't get a lot of time to see it. You'll see it here again. As she comes in here, keeper guarding the near post, steps out. Just, I think, concerned about the two players in the middle, that she stepped off her post. Let the opening come about.
Absolutely. Scores now level. One apiece. Belgium trying to capitalise on that goal now in these last remaining 4 minutes. Spain, I think, will be a little bit disappointed. It was a feature of Belgium's play early in the tournament, taking free hits quickly, and I don't think the Spanish defence were just quite ready for it.
No, they weren't. And it's quite interesting, though, just in the last 2 or 3 minutes here, the Spanish defence is, again, lying deep. And you'll see it here now, the opening ball, and there's only just one player in front of this player on the ball.
So it's going to be an interesting close to this half. Just over 3 minutes remaining. The Belgium stepping up the pressure again. I think there may be, penalty corner awarded. The Belgian player had broken forward, tripped by the Spanish defender. So Belgium now with a great opportunity, having been a goal behind, could possibly go into the half-time 2-1.
Yeah, that would be a terrific turnaround for them, wouldn't you? As they set up here, quite interesting there. They're obviously given for a deliberate breakdown of play as it was inside the 23, but no card given with it.
No, exactly. So what can Belgium do with this penalty corner? What an opportunity to take the lead in this game. Yeah, it was Stephanie de Groot for that time, but on the first shot at goal, it has to hit the backboard. The ball was too high, it hit the netting, so hence the reason, and quite rightly so, the umpires did not allow that goal. So we are back in the last 2 minutes of this game, all level, and you can just see this from the replay.
And you'll see here, here's the first strike. And beautifully put away, but no touch from the Spanish defender, so straight in, no goal.
So the tempo very high in these remaining 2 minutes. The Belgium coach urging his players to get back behind the ball. It is very, very tight here at Glasgow Green at the moment in this match. Spain took the early lead with a very well executed penalty corner. Belgium have got themselves back into this match in the last 5 minutes. Just over a minute remaining in this half. Great ball across there, all the way across the pitch. Spain, but they just can't quite keep possession. As the Belgians break once more. They are working very hard, some nice individual skills. They'll just take the sideline. Annelien Fob, number 4 for Belgium there. She has been a key player for them so far. Looking to play the ball forward, but outnumbered by the Spanish. Now Spain have an opportunity to break. Just over 30 seconds remaining. It wasn't a bad ball, but the Spanish number 21, Beatriz Perez, just couldn't quite connect with that. So out it goes, deep in the Belgium defending quarter, and I'm quite sure they'll just be comfortable with 15 seconds remaining to clear their lines, and having been 1 goal down and regain possession, both teams I think will be quite happy to see the half out at 1-0. The Spanish coach is going mad on the touchline with that last ditch tackle, sliding tackle, but it remains 1-0 at half time. I think the last 35 minutes has just flown past Lee. It's been end to end, it's been exciting, and probably a fair result at this moment in time.
Yes, I think that's right. Although I think probably if I was the Spanish coach, I would feel that the dominance I had in the middle part of the game after they'd scored their goal, but there was a 20-minute spell in the middle of that half when they really had all the game, created the opportunities, And Belgium have really sneaked it with a bit of lazy defending, quite frankly, by Spain.
So here at Glasgow Green, the International Hockey Centre, at half-time, Belgium 1, Spain 1. And we will be back in a few minutes' time, and we hope you can rejoin us for the second half of what is going to be another exciting 35 minutes of hockey. But we would also like to hear your thoughts, so please tweet us at FIH_hockey, hashtag CC1. Please give us your thoughts on this game and any of the previous matches, and we will be rejoining you for the second half. Belgium 1, Spain 1.
The buzz is just unbelievable just now. It's back in my hometown in Trin, everybody's talking about it, and just hopefully I can be part of that Scotland team, and if I am, it'll be a memory I'll never forget.
Since joining Scottish Gymnastics, to compete at the Commonwealth Games, it's going to be my first Commonwealth Games, and no better place to do it than in our home country.
Commonwealth Games are really the only time you get to represent like Scotland on its own, and yeah, it's really special. It's like your own little family really when you're on the team. Go Scotland!
Do you know what, I don't think there'll be anything to beat it. You know, I competed at the London Olympics and that was really special, but Glasgow I think will just be something else. Go Scotland!
It's very important to have the backing of the community, the country and that. I'd like folk to get behind you and enjoy what you're doing and appreciate what you're doing. That's what I have worked for. Go Team Scotland!
I think it's really important that people back Team Scotland. I think it's a fantastic opportunity for everyone to come together and support the team.
There's obviously going to be a great buzz around the city, and we're really looking forward to having the spectators come out and see netball. Netball's not one of the most profile sports that we've got here, so we're really looking forward to seeing how we can really engage with the spectators and show what netball's all about. Go Scotland!
Oh, the support will be huge. If everyone turns up, it's going to be a great atmosphere. There's nothing better than playing on a badminton court with the whole crowd Scotland behind you. It's a really great feeling, and I really hope to experience it.
Being from Glasgow myself, nothing more that you want to do in your career. Homegrown, in your city, all your friends, family can all come and watch. There's nothing really more you want. Go Scotland!
Being in judo, it's an individual sport, but when you're in that fight and if you're down the score, if you just need that extra lift. With Glasgow 2014 coming up and the massive Scottish team that we're going to have in Glasgow, it feels like a family. Go Scotland!
It's a huge honour and it's a pinnacle of anyone's career. I was fortunate enough to play back in Melbourne a few years ago now, where the whole experience was incredible. I'm sure that Glasgow can look to emulate that.
The atmosphere in Delhi was great, even when we're halfway across the world. So to imagine what it's going to be like in Glasgow when we're in front of a home crowd, it's going to be twice as good. Go Scotland!
This will be my first games and it'll be a home game, so for me it's, as much as it's a cliche, it will be a dream come true, and just to have that support and to have my family and friends support me at home games, it means everything to me. Go Scotland!
Every country has its moment. It's time to shine.
When the universe conspires, planets align.
Scotland invites you, our stage is set.
For one brilliant year we'll never forget.
A homecoming to celebrate all that we are. Countless events, parties near and far.
We welcome the world to come and to share, so you too can say, yes, I was there.
And welcome back to Glasgow Green, the International Hockey Centre here in Glasgow. It's day 4, the Women's Champions Challenge, and it's been an exciting afternoon so far. We're half-time in the second match of the afternoon. You can see on the screen, Belgium 1, Spain 1. It's been an entertaining 35 minutes. Spain took the lead early on in the game through a well-executed penalty corner, and Belgium fought hard to get themselves back in the game, which they managed to do so. 31 minutes on the clock, but it is all now even Stevens at the half-time point. Spain 1, Belgium 1, and we can take a look at how that happened with the goals so far. Here we go, the Spanish corner. Good injection. Nice clean trap, a little bit of disguise at the top, just throws the ball to the far post, and a lovely diving deflection just to pop the ball in. We can see it here on the reverse angle. Looks to throw it down the other side, just enough to sneak past the keeper's stick side, and a great finish sliding the ball in. But Belgium had their own answer later on. The Spanish defence caught sleeping a little bit, allowed the Belgian player just to creep into the circle, and a great reverse stick finish. The Spanish keeper be a little bit disappointed with that. She had kept the Belgians out for a while, but there were a number of players in and around the penalty spot. She may have thought that she was going to pass to one of them, just took her eye off the ball for that split second, and that made all the difference. So here at Glasgow Green at half-time, it is Belgium 1, Spain 1, and we are looking forward to what we hope is going to be another entertaining half, Lee.
Yes, I think the interesting thing will be here as to whether Spain can physically keep up the tempo of this game. As we said in the first half, unexpectedly, I think they did set the tempo of the game in terms of speed, quick free hits, and the speed of play. And what will count now, I think, is whether they can maintain that. On the other hand, Belgium have used their midfield quite extensively throughout the pool games. They run them long stints, and at one or two games, the Belgian midfield's looked at quite tired at the end. So it'll be an interesting contrast. I think the last 15 minutes will be the part of the game that really tells.
Yeah, absolutely. So players just emerging from the changing rooms, and we can see on the screen the route to their quarter-final place. Belgium beat Scotland 2-1. They lost to Korea 1-2. Thumped India last night 5-0. And obviously currently 1-1 against Spain. And Spain's route to today's match, they lost 1-3 against USA. They battled hard for a draw against Ireland and South Africa, and now find themselves in a similar position with Belgium. They are locked at 1-1 at half-time. We can see good use of the old tartan rug there. It is a breezy day here up in Glasgow. Not quite probably what these two teams would have hoped for. However, they're well wrapped up on the bench, and I'm sure the action that we saw in the first half, the level of intensity, will keep the players on the pitch nice and warm. We've certainly got our thermals on in the commentary box, and we certainly need them today, Lee.
Yep. And I think you've got gloves and hat, Rona. The whole full caboodle.
Whole shebang, as they say up here. So, yeah, well prepared. The players just coming out from the changing room. Those words of wisdom from the coaches. Will it make any difference in this second half? Certainly both coaches pretty animated in the first half, Lee. I think it could be quite an interesting contest on the touchline this second half as well.
Yeah, maybe we should have a decibel meter, should we, between the two? Just see who can top it the most.
So the Belgians are ready to go. They have taken up their starting positions. The Spanish, we can see just in the huddle. Final remaining words. There is one of the coaches, Adrian Locke of Spain. He will certainly be urging his players to produce another performance like they did in the first half. He would be delighted if they could take the lead again. So here we go for the second half of this Champions Challenge 1 quarter-final. Belgium 1, Spain 1, currently as it stands. So the Belgians in their black strip, attacking the goal at the car park end, and the Spanish in their customary red. So who can make the difference out there in this last 35 minutes. It's the Belgium who have the first attack of the half, but it doesn't come to anything for them on this occasion, and Spain will be able to start and build the ball out the back. So it is pretty even Stevens in these opening minutes of the second half. The Spanish now trying to attack, but Belgium's quite comfortable clearing the lines. However, the ball is a little bit loose, but Belgium have it. Number 27, Jill Boone for Belgium there. She didn't feature much in the first half, but she is now having a run out in the second. Spain looking to open up the play. Over it goes to the far side of the pitch. Belgium, we can see, trying to press hard. They have regained possession. Christina Guinea, I think there it was. So, Spain looking to play the ball forward early. It's a good early ball. They don't have the same numbers up. The Spanish are working hard to get up there and support. Beatriz Perez, the goal scorer, working hard, dribbling her way through the Belgian defenders and awarded a penalty corner. So, could it be a repeat of the first half, Lee?
Well, it'll be interesting. It's interesting that both teams have slightly changed tactically at the beginning of the first half. They both came out playing 2-4-4, which we didn't see. And here she's going through here and just caught. You can see that stick tackle there. Bit of anxiety, I think, again there. Didn't need to flash that stick in.
Yep, no, she wasn't really in too dangerous position. She still had a bit of work to do, but the penalty corner was awarded. So, can Spain regain the lead? This penalty corner re-awarded, looking for the same option there, Lee.
Yep, they were going back to the injector, weren't they? Just managed to nick it off the foot of the Belgian player there. You'll see it here again. Goes down there, pulls it wide, and there's that injector again. Comes back off the keeper onto the foot of the Belgian player.
Ooh, so they go for the similar option. It comes ricocheting off the post. So Belgium survive. That was a scary moment for the Belgians. You can see it here in the replay, Lee.
Yep, absolutely. Same option again. Only this time, the keeper got a leg to that. That's a very good save.
That was a fantastic touch, a crucial touch, just to knock the ball onto the post. And here comes Spain attacking now. Belgium penalty circle. They are forced to go all the way back. Over it comes, all the way across the pitch, and find a little bit of space back into that Belgium circle. And cheap penalty corner there, just a little touch onto the Belgium defender's foot. And Spain awarded another penalty corner. And they really want to capitalise on this. We've seen in a number of games now, Lee, teams don't take their chances, they've suffered from it.
Yes, and this is sort of a repeat of the first half, isn't it, where Spain actually started very brightly, probably for the first 5 to 10 minutes before Belgium got a grip of the game. So, but you convince yourself this is their fourth corner, they really do need to convert.
Absolutely, so crucial times in this match. Can Spain capitalise on this opportunity? There was a poor injection on that occasion. It made it very difficult for the trapper at the top of the circle. The ball was bobbling, and that'll be disappointing for Spain. They'll be a little bit frustrated from themselves. We'll see it here, Lee.
Yep, this is the ball coming in here, which creates the corner, and she just shoots too high from outside the circle indeed.
So Spain starting this second half. Very, very similar to the first. They have started the stronger of the two teams. However, an infringement there by the Spanish number 11, Cristina Guinea, means that she is going to take a little rest for a couple of minutes. A green card in the modern games means a 2-minute sin bin offence. So Belgium now have that numerical advantage. Can they make it count? It's a great ball forward. Belgium just looking to deflect it into the Spanish circle. They have earned themselves a free hit just outside. The ball must travel 5 yards, remember what it does. Trying to play it in, they do so. It goes shooting across the top of the Spanish circle, but no Belgian player there to collect it, and it allows Spain to break back out. And here they come, and Spain can be dangerous in the counter-attack, but just outnumbered by the Belgian defenders there.
Yeah, it's tremendous work by Belgium as they put 6 people behind the ball against the three-lady break. Immediate pressure by Belgium here, trying to make this extra player work for them.
They certainly are, and obviously it's something teams will have talked about, that if they go a player up, a numerical advantage, they'll have certain strategies and tactics to cope with that, Lee.
Yeah, and I think what's happening here is that as soon as the Spaniards get the ball, you'll see almost 3 players around us straight away.
So Belgium just trying to lift the tempo, moving the ball very quickly from back to front. Spain surviving these 2 minutes. They are 1 player down. A great ball across early into the circle, and a great chance for Belgium here. Oh, a fantastic save. Keeper just get her toe to that, but it's still alive in and around the circle. Spain just trying to survive this wave after wave of Belgium attack. And Guinea now rejoining the play, so we are back to even Stevens. Oh well, we were back to even Stevens, but that didn't last very long, so the Belgian player now, Reyes, the number 6, is taking her seat next to the technical table for 2 minutes. So now it goes from one extreme to the other. Spain with a numerical advantage. Can they capitalise? I mean, teams must practice with playing shortly, because now it's quite a feature in the game. It happens quite regularly.
Yes, they practice all the time. They know how they're going to take the sting, normally how they're going to take time out of the game, and probably use the overhead or long ball just to release pressure. It was interesting there that Spain, even with that numerical advantage, actually didn't press that highly.
So here we go again. Spain now trying to build the attack. Can't quite connect there. Maria Gomez, Spanish 25, just couldn't pick that ball up. So Belgium have sideline ball deep in their own half. It is end-to-end stuff at the moment. Lopez just stepping forward to take this sideline ball for Spain. The ball was just outside the 23, which means it can go directly into the circle. It's very important that the umpires are precise with that particular decision, because if it's inside the 23, it cannot go directly into the circle. If it is just on the other side, it can. So it is a very important part of the game, Lee, to make sure that players don't try and sneak an advantage there.
And they will.
So the ball is back with the Spanish. We now see the Belgium side, every single player behind the ball. They're just trying to see out this play with 10 players, but Spain trying hard to find that final pass. And we are now back to 11 aside, so hopefully all the players can stay on the pitch for a little while and maintain the usual status quo. A huge aerial there by Stephanie de Groot of Belgium, the number 5. She can certainly throw an aerial at least 50-60 yards, and that is a huge advantage to their team. Belgium now have a free hit up in the Spanish defending quarter. Looking to work that right-hand side, just trying to find that opening. Here they go again. Looking more direct this time, just floating it into the circle, but it's picked up by the Spanish defenders. Now they look to counter-attack. Sideline ball in their own half, urging players to get forward, and good ball forward, but it was covered by de Groot. So, thoughts, Lee, just on these opening exchanges of the second half?
Well, it's interesting now. Now they've Belgium has switched to playing 3 up front, which probably goes alongside of that long overhead wall.
And here they come again, a great opportunity. She could have shot, made the pass, it's floating about. They've still got the ball. Spain defending, but possibly could have taken the ball in there and had a shot herself.
Yeah, a little bit more composure. She comes in here now, steadies herself. Well, could have had a shot, and this is unfortunately just falling off balance, I think, there.
So Spain survive that Belgian attack. Belgium back in possession. Spanish players scrambling to try and cover all the angles, working hard to close the Belgians down, but the way the Belgians can move the ball, the pace of the ball, makes it very difficult for the Spanish players to cover all the angles. Spain now just trying to work the ball down that left-hand side. But again, that has really been a real feature, not only in this game, Lee, but in all the games of Belgium. They do get players around the ball carrier very, very quickly.
Yes, and they do it as group, don't they? As soon as they see a player slightly uncomfortable on the ball, then 3, maybe 4, complete a box around that individual and try and turn the ball over high.
So Spain working the ball out. Their own defensive end. The Belgian coach not impressed with his forwards defending there. It was too easy an outlet. He's also not impressed with that decision. It was a foot. However, game goes on, and Spain now attacking the Belgian circle. It is clip hit, top the ball. That it comes to no danger on that occasion, but both benches, both coaches feeling the pressure coming in. 21 minutes to go. It is still all deadlock at 1-1, and it's going to be an interesting closing to this game.
Yeah, I think you can see the anxiety in the players again that this format of the tournament has. Once again, she was free in space there, took a quick touch of the ball off balance when she had actually time to compose herself and get a better shot. I think the players, I'm not sure the players enjoy this form of the tournament as much as the spectators do.
Absolutely, but it certainly makes it exciting for the neutral. Pressure is something that players have to learn to deal with, so...
Yeah, there's 2 relatively young sides out here. I'm sure they'll grow on to mature into how to cope with it.
So, Belgium, number 16, Stephanie de Groot, just setting the ball up. The Belgian substitutes queuing up to get on the pitch. They want their turn. Forward it comes. Sinia, unfortunately, doesn't quite connect with her opposite forward there. So Spain bring the ball back out. Adrian Locke, the Spanish coach, I think he's just about on the pitch, Lee, at the moment.
Yeah, he's certainly urging his forwards on. I think it's interesting that Sinia turned that ball over. She looked very tired. I think we've seen a feature of this early in the tournament. The Belgian midfield, which does a lot of work and tends to go rather long stints, can tire towards the end of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. It is fast and furious out there, and the game is being played at a high tempo. We also see as the Belgium's come forward, and this might fall for them. An opportunity on reverse. Keeper again makes a great save. She didn't quite get the connection she was looking for there, and Belgium will be a little bit disappointed on that finish, but Spain survive yet again. We can see it here, Lee.
Yep, just there. And once again, the forward there not quite getting the connection she wanted to. And I suspect that's just a touch of tiredness again.
Yeah, absolutely. And it can play a crucial part, as we all very much aware of, in these closing 18 or so minutes. Which team can maintain the intensity? It's not only the physical intensity, but it's the levels of concentration that are so important.
Yeah, probably the tiredness, in fact, affects your concentration, of course, before your legs go. But it does affect your first touch, and I think we've just seen that in 2 or 3 occasions from both sides, just in the last 5 minutes or so.
So 18 minutes remaining in this game. Still plenty time, however, for either team to score, or both. So it's going to be an interesting conclusion to this match. Coaches willing their teams on, driving things forward. Spain putting the pressure on the Belgians this time. Turn the ball over. Here they come, attacking down the right-hand side. Can they get an outcome? A long corner it is on this occasion. Looking to play the ball in early. Umpire allows play on, but it is a sideline ball to Spain. And come again through Julia Pins. But have to settle for a hit out. Belgium will bring the ball up. Stephanie de Groot again over the ball. I mean, she's obviously a massive player for the Belgium. She takes the hit outs regardless of what side it's from.
Yes, that's right. They obviously, and they do, and quite rightly so. She's got very good vision, doesn't she?
Absolutely, and she can put a lot of pace on the ball with a bit of disguise, which means it is very difficult for the Spanish forwards then to close it down. But the ball is back with Spain. The Belgian coach is shouting instructions at his players, very vocal on the sideline. However, the game carries on. The Spanish have possession, attacking down that right-hand side. They win themselves a free hit. Both coaches know how important the next goal could be, Lee.
Well, yes, I think there's a fair chance in this game the next goal could actually win this game.
Absolutely, not only it's the psychological advantage at that moment in time, the team that score get a huge lift from it, all of a sudden their energy levels are revitalised again, and it's a huge uphill struggle for the team that have gone behind.
Yeah, I think if you can score, and then if you can hang on to that score for at least 5 minutes, it creates too much anxiety in the opposition.
So the game is end to end at the moment. It is pretty open. It could go either way. Both teams looking as if they're a little bit tired. The Spanish feel as if they should have been awarded a corner there. Belgian players not retreating 5, but the game carries on. Umpire saw nothing wrong with it, and the Belgians looking to break, but interestingly enough, the Belgians with no players ahead of the game on that occasion, which is a sign of just maybe a few tired legs out there, Lee.
Yes, I think that's the case. And certainly in the last 5 or 10 minutes here, Spain have had most of the ball and most of the territory. And if you were looking for a winner, I think you'd be looking at Spain at the moment.
So here comes Spain, as we say, but a good, strong, traditional front stick tackle there from the Belgium defender, allows them to break. Cine again, fresh legs, she's just had a little rest. Forward it comes, but Spain calmly working the ball out the back. Bringing the ball forward down this right-hand side through Patricia Morena. We haven't seen her much in the game or in the tournament, but obviously the coach thinking fresh legs could be absolutely crucial at this point.
Yes, and I think balance the defenders, that was quite interesting. The last time Belgium attacked, there were 2 players against 5. Spain had actually hadn't stepped up their back line at all.
So forward it comes, another opportunity to Belgium. Can they create something on this occasion? But no. And the game is extremely open. Guinea there in the midfield being fouled, and I think it's going to, be a bit stronger this time. It is a yellow card for the Belgian 13, Alex Gernier, so she is going to be off now for a minimum of 5 minutes. A yellow card. The Belgian coach is just about pulling his hair out just as well. He's got a cap on down there because he is feeling the tension, Lee.
Yeah, and I think this could be quite an interesting momentum shift here. If Belgium actually can get through this 5 minutes, it's funny how actually defending a yellow card can also give you a mental lift.
Yeah, absolutely. It sometimes just focuses the minds of the players that little bit more at times, and at this crucial stage we have just over 13 minutes remaining in this match. It is still at deadlock. It is Belgium 1, Spain 1, and I'm quite sure we will have some interesting moments remaining, but we would love to hear from you. You can tweet us at FIH_hockey #CC1, so please send us your comments. You can see it on the screen now. We would love to hear from you, either comments on this game or any previous game. Please send us your thoughts. So the ball with Spain. It's attacking down that left-hand side, but we see on that occasion the free hit was inside the 23. The ball went directly into the circle, which is not allowed, so the umpire quite rightly blows for the Belgium free hit. And it's De Groot again, an uncharacteristic error. Could this be costly? Spain break down into the circle, but Belgium recover that very well and survive.
Just again, a little bit of nervousness there. She had a girl over in the centre. The cross would have been simpler.
It's amazing though, as players get tired, the vision goes to the ball, don't quite have the same vision as they would maybe in the early part of the game. So just under 12 minutes remaining. It is deadlock at the moment. Belgium 1, Spain 1. A good pick up there. Beatriz Perez for Spain. Lovely pick up and drive, allowing Spain to push up, get numbers ahead of the ball. Out to Morena, the 19 has got space on the right hand side to attack. Unfortunately, Guinea quite connect, but she does get a second chance, and Spain have a long corner. Belgium now having to defend. Umpire just clearing something up, clarifying the situation. So Spain take the ball again. There's a long corner. So De Groot just stepping in, taking control of the situation, but she gets turned over. So Spain yet again attacking that right hand pocket, trying to get a positive outcome. Umpire deemed that she just ran the ball over the sideline, so Belgium have the ball back deep in their own defending quarter. With De Groot, she will possibly be looking for that aerial ball. Yep, she's trying to clear her lines, and it certainly does that on this occasion. Allows Belgium to now get a bit of pressure on the Spanish defence, but the game is very open. Varana for Spain there, fresh legs, just trying to influence the game. Here she is again, opening the game up, and we are into the Final 10 minutes of this intriguing encounter. It has been end-to-end stuff. There are tired legs out there. It will be who can produce a bit of magic, or could it be a mistake? And here come Belgium into the Spanish circle as we speak. The keeper is scrambling about. There are players on their knees. I don't know if the umpire could see very much in there, but the ball has broken for the Spanish hit out, so they can breathe a sigh of relief there. We can see it again here in the replay, Lee.
Yeah, the Belgium coach, they're absolutely convinced that the goalkeeper put a hand over that ball and covered it, and a penalty stroke should have been an inevitable award, but it was not given.
Yep, so the game goes on. Belgium pushing again, trying to get that breakthrough. A goal at this stage would possibly be enough, but it's not to build now. That is a fortunate decision there, I think. The players must back off 5 yards.
And you can see the Belgium coach here with his head in his hands because of that.
Yeah, so
one has a dreadful feeling.
Again, no. Attacking again, but a breakdown, and a fortunate interception there, but Spain breaking forward now. The game is very open. Belgium defenders scrambling to get back. A great ball in. You can quite see exactly what happened there, but I think the keeper must have made a save because the ball came pinging back out, hit the Spanish player, and the Belgians now just settle it back down.
Beautiful ball, long ball through here. Here's the first time deflection, and the keeper just with her heel makes a tremendous save.
Fantastic save, just sliding the other way, and manages to get her foot out to that, and that could be a crucial save with 8 minutes remaining in this half. Here come Belgium now. It's their turn to attack. It seems to be they're just taking turns at attacking, Lee.
Yes, I think that's right. But it's interesting, some of the most effective attacks have come off from mistakes. You have a dreadful feeling, unfortunately, that's what might determine this game.
Here we go again, opportunity. A good tackle there by De Groot for Belgium, and a good ball forward. Gives Alex Greniers a chance to attack. Wins Belgium a free hit. So it's pretty exciting stuff here at the International Hockey Centre at Glasgow Green. It's actually difficult to hear ourselves talk. There's so much noise from the touchline below. Both coaches bellowing instructions at their players, pushing for that possible winning goal. But it's eluded both teams at the moment. They are still in deadlock. It is Belgium 1, Spain 1 in the second quarter-final match of the ladies' programme this afternoon here at Glasgow Green. One of the Belgian players there just signalling, I need a rest. The coach points to any one of you get on, I think was the instruction, just get fresh legs on that pitch. It is pretty end-to-end stuff at the moment. The ball loose. It's with Spain. A Belgian player on the ground, but play has continued. Bit of confusion there. Spain still have the ball. The game's still continuing. The Belgian player slowly getting to her feet, but she looks as if she needs a little bit of treatment. The game's still going on. The umpires have not stopped the game. She is still down. They now notice that player needs some treatment. She has stepped off the pitch. So the players will get a very timely couple of seconds to catch their breath. Ironically, the Belgian coach signaling to his players to calm down, and he's jumping about down on the touchline. But I think we can all understand the pressure of these quarter-final games, Lee.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting now that both sides now are starting to cut the midfield out. And as you say, the game's end-to-end.
It certainly is.
The defenders, generally speaking, are staying back, 4 at the back, just too tired to go up to join, and so the midfield has been cut out.
I'm not quite sure what was happening there, but The umpire has seen an infringement and another green card being shown. So this could be an absolutely crucial decision. 2 minutes in the sin bin for the Spanish number 7. She is going to take a little rest, and this is now a great opportunity for Belgium to capitalise on that numerical advantage. Looking to get that ball forward. They do have it high up in the Spanish right-hand side, attacking that baseline. Spain do well to win the free hit, and we are into the last 5 minutes. Surely the next goal would be decisive in this entertaining end-to-end match. Belgium attacking again. Here they come into the circle. It's fallen kindly for them, and a great opportunity on the turn there by the Belgian 27, Jill Boone. She just couldn't quite find the target, but possibly a little bit more time than she thought.
And here we see it again, drives in, lovely turn, and hits it slightly off target. Wonder what her brother will have to say about that one.
Yeah, just clips it past the post, absolutely. But Belgium pressing hard here with that numerical advantage, but Spain, fortunate little bobble, and it breaks kindly for them. They're now attacking. Ball does go over the sideline, however, so back it comes with Belgium. A fantastic early ball forward. It's 1-on-1. Spain last ditch defending. The Belgian players, the Spanish players, they are feeling the heat, they're feeling the pressure. The legs are tired. But that last effort, that final push. Over it goes all the way. Now a bit of space on the right hand side. They smash the ball in, but brave defending by the Spanish. Stops that Belgium attack, and Spain now an opportunity just to settle things down. We are back to full strength for the remaining just over 3 minutes in this match. It is certainly noisy down there on the touchline. I think it's a competition between both coaches who can be the noisiest. Willing their players that last bit of effort. They both know a goal at this phase of the game would seal it for their team. So back it goes to the Spanish defender. Oh, and a fortunate, unlucky Belgium nearly stole it there. But here comes Spain again now. Marana, number 19, trying to create an opportunity. She's got it on the right hand side, smashes the ball in, but it's scrambled away by the Belgium defence. Still in there though. They are working the ball up. There are seconds, 2 minutes. Can she get that pass out? Now a great opportunity as Belgium try and work that ball in. They do win a free hit. Looks to take it quickly, and it's fallen kindly for them, but the Spanish defend strongly at the top of the circle. It is end-to-end stuff. We are into the last 2 minutes. Could we possibly be looking at running penalties, Lee?
Well, I think it's good, as though we've not had enough drama today. We could get the, and something again which all the spectators enjoy, but I'm not sure the players do.
Absolutely. So, however, we know how quickly a goal can be scored in hockey. There is still plenty time. Spain looking to hit the ball in. They have a second chance. It does hit a Belgian foot, but play goes on. They are scrambling all over the place to clear their lines. The Spanish have it back. Possibly an opportunity to defend it. The big aerial goes up. Coaches willing their players forward. We are into the last minute. Both teams trying for that elusive second goal at the moment. it certainly would be a match winner if one team could score now. Belgium now, big aerial ball from De Groot trying to clear the lines. This could be their last opportunity. Then they go to the Spanish circle. What a time to score now. It goes all the way across the goal. It's scrambling around the goal now. The keeper is on her knees. I'm not quite sure if anyone knew really what was going on there, but that would certainly have sealed it. However, the ball is asked to come back. That is going to be the final action, I think, as we hear the final hooter. An amazing second half. The teams deadlocked at 1 apiece, which means we will be going to the very exciting running penalties, certainly for the crowd and everyone else watching, but as you say earlier, Lee, possibly not for the players.
No, some tension here, and if we talked about there being pressure early on these young players, then we'll certainly see that now. I would think that Spain would be slightly disappointed with that result in the end. They had 3 short corners, and for the first 20 minutes of that half, had a considerable amount of pressure. And as we've said before, that when you're winning a game, you have to score, and they didn't manage to do that. But I would think that of the 2 teams, they'd be the most disappointed at the fact that we're still at 1-1 at full time.
Absolutely. So, as the players come off the pitch, the coaches now just have to refocus, regroup, get the players' thoughts now changed from that game. The full-time score as we look at that second quarter-final match, it was Belgium 1, Spain 1, which means we will go to running penalties to decide the winner of that very exciting encounter. Both teams huddled round the coaches at the moment. They will be refocusing, regrouping. They have got to forget about what has just happened. They have got to look now and focus on the running penalties. It will be 5 players, and those players will know who they are. They'll have practiced these running penalties on several occasions. If you haven't witnessed running penalties before, you're in for a treat. It is exciting. I'm quite sure the crowd cannot wait. And as the umpires and teams just get prepared for the running penalties, we would love to hear your thoughts. So please tweet us at FIH_hockey, #CC1. Give us your thoughts on that extremely exciting game. There will be more excitement to come in a few minutes' time as we approach the running penalties. So, are you going to take a gamble, Lee, on it? Put your money on someone?
It's an interesting question. It might come down to how many of them have actually been in a game situation where this has happened before. And this running penalties have been used quite a lot in the central part of the continent, so I might just give the edge to Belgium here, but it's going to be extremely close. It'll also be, I mean, there's a couple of techniques here. You either run in at the top, take a shot, you run in, you turn your back on the keeper, spin round her, or you run in on the keeper, you put it down on one side and you go around the other. There's about three ways of doing it. It's a question of whether you've got the composure to bring it off.
So we are going to take a break for a couple of minutes, but we hope to rejoin us for the running penalties. Belgium 1, Spain 1.
Every country has its moment. It's time to shine.
When the universe conspires, planets align.
Scotland invites you, our stage is set.
For 1 brilliant year we'll never forget.
A homecoming to celebrate all that we are. Countless events, parties near and far.
We welcome the world to come and to share, so you too can say, yes, I was there.
The best of Scotland is right on your doorstep this year. Hundreds of events are taking place across Scotland to celebrate Homecoming 2014. So you won't have to travel far to find them. Homecoming 2014, a year of brilliant moments right on your doorstep.
So welcome back to the International Hockey Centre here at Glasgow. Sorry, excuse me, I was sneezing there. It is a pretty chilly day here. We can see from the screen at full time in this quarter-final 3 in the Women's Champions Challenge, it all ended square. Belgium won, Spain won, which means we will be going to running penalties to decide the winner of this match. As the players just get organised for that, let's see how both teams scored during full time. So here's the replay of the Spanish penalty corner. In the first half, early on, great execution, well drilled penalty corner, just sliding in at the far post. A little bit of disguise from the top, leaves just enough gap to get the ball through on the keeper's side, and a good finish. But Belgium equalised, Spain caught short, a quick free hit, great reverse stick shot, and keeper didn't just get enough on it. We can see here, I think she was occupied by a couple of players in and around the penalty spot. Just take her eyes off the ball for that split second, and that was how Belgium equalised and squared up the game, and that was how it finished. So the players are now getting organised, the umpires getting organised, and we can see the substitutions, the remaining squad players wrapped up in their tartan blankets on the halfway line. It is a particularly cold day here in Glasgow, but there is going to be an exciting couple of minutes to follow. So Belgium take the first running penalty. She tries to go round the keeper, but the keeper very mobile in the goal, makes it very difficult. She takes the shot, comes off the helmet, but as we can see here, tries to go round the keeper. Keeper goes to ground, but recovers extremely quickly and just off the helmet. So we see the second replay here. Keeper gets up very, very quickly. So Spain take their first corner again. Keeper's doing extremely well, so it is still all deadlock. We see the Spanish first running penalty here. Tries to go round. Keeper makes a good save. So round 2. Belgium, can they capitalise? Trying to spin round the keeper. The keeper is doing extremely well. Over the bar it goes, so the outfield players finding it very, very difficult against these keepers. You can see the replay here. Very mobile on her feet, making life very, very difficult. Lopez in the goal there for Spain. So there's the Spanish second running penalty. And there we go, we see the first goal. The Spanish dribbling into the circle. Alex Berniers of Spain there. Spins round the keeper, drags the ball on the hook, and Spain take 1-goal advantage. So the Belgian number 3, Stephanie de Groot, a key player for Belgium. She goes for the early shot, a different tactic, but puts the ball wide, so certainly the advantage with Spain. We can see here in the replay, keeper comes out, narrows the angle, but well off target in Belgium. So this is an important running penalty for Spain. Capitalise on that 1-0 lead. So here we go. Will it be a similar tactic? Spanish keeper doing extremely well, just try and stay mobile, but an absolute clinical finish from the Spaniard makes it very, very difficult indeed. Lola Riera there making sure Spain take full advantage. So Belgium must score, get themselves any chance getting back in here. Similar tactic, yeah, good bit of disguise. It is 2-1 to Spain in running penalties, but they do have the advantage. Stepping up, you can see it on the replay. A little bit of disguise, just enough to sneak round the keeper. So the Spanish number 8, Maria Lopez, lining up. Crucial penalty. Can she seal it for her team? Again, trying to spin, backs into the keeper. The umpire recognises that and blows against the forward, the attacking player. So, very interesting now. Belgium, crucial running penalty. Their number 6, Anouk Grays, who's been a key player for them. She could level it all square again, but she must put the ball in the back of the net. Oh, off she goes. The keeper's out. She's trying to. Oh, some lovely piece of skill and a great example of a running penalty. So it's all square again. Spain now step up for their next opportunity. Beatriz Perez for Spain. Can she make this count? And the keeper makes a good save. A great block by the keeper. Makes it too easy. So it's all square. We can see it here in the replay. Perez just takes it too near the keeper. It's a great save, great block. And we are still at deadlock in running penalties now, with Belgium scoring 2, Spain scoring 2. It now goes to sudden death. If we thought that was exciting, the next bit's even more exciting. It is the first team to score. So Spain are going to take the first penalty. Alicia Magnaz for Spain. And this is what you call pressure. A great finish, same technique as we saw earlier. So the advantage lies with Spain. Belgium now stepping up. The pressure on these young players. Alex Gerniers for Belgium must score to keep things level. Off she goes into the circle, dummies the hit, spins round. Oh, and a fantastic save from the Spanish keeper means that Spain have gone through on running penalties, sudden death running penalties. You can see them celebrating on the pitch. The relief is clear. They have beaten Belgium on running penalties, and Lee, what a bit of excitement at the end of that game.
Yes, absolutely tremendous, and this is really interesting now, isn't it? Because we've had 2 games this afternoon, and in both cases the what you might call the underrated team, or the team that finished lower in the pool, have won them both.
So what an exciting end to the second quarter final. Here we see the last running penalty. Tries to dummy the keeper, slips a little bit, thinks she's round, and what a fantastic recovery save from the Spanish goalkeeper. It is never dead until it is absolutely over. She thought she had done enough. The stick of the Spanish keeper denying the Belgian forward, and the result, after a fascinating game, Spain defeat Belgium in running penalties. Belgium, you can see they are walking off the pitch. They are absolutely distraught. On the other extreme, the Spanish are celebrating. They can't believe their luck. And it's certainly been 2 fascinating games, Lee. The first 2 quarter-finals of the women's programme this afternoon.
Yes, I think this is what makes day 4, crossover day as we call it, absolutely high-level drama. In both of these cases, you wouldn't have expected the team that has come through to come through. But in both cases, I think it's been deserved. Spain particularly, in the second half, had a spell of dominance in the first 20 minutes of the second half. Didn't manage to turn it into goals, but held on. And I think the Belgium team maybe showing a bit of leg weariness towards the end. Maybe that showed in the running penalties as well. Although full credit to the Spanish keeper. The last save in particular was spectacular, but she did very well on the previous penalties by always staying up. They were never able to put her on the ground.
No, I thought both keepers did extremely well, and we just saw there the Spanish celebrating as if they'd won the World Cup. Just proves what a victory that has been for them. A big step forward, so they progress into the semi-finals. There we see the full-time result. Belgium won, Spain won, but Spain go through to the semis after beating Belgium on running penalties. So that concludes our coverage of this match, but it's not the end of the action. We have plenty more to come this afternoon, and that includes an interview pitch side with Mike Stanger, who we can go to now on the pitch side with the Spanish jubilant captain. So, the excitement here at Glasgow Green is absolutely amazing. It has been 2 exciting quarter-finals, and we are now going pitch side with Mike Stanger.
Okay, Rocio Ibarra, the captain of Spain, congratulations on that. Very thrilling penalty shootout.
Yeah, it was exciting. We were training really hard in this kind of shootout. And I think our keeper was doing a really good job, and our people who was doing the shootout was doing as well really good.
It was a very good game with Belgium, wasn't it?
I think it was really exciting also for the people who was watching. Really many people going to a second one time to the other side, and every time like trying to score really hard, defending really hard, and I think it was really tough and really equal.
And you were the scorer of the Spanish goal.
Yes, I was scoring there. We knew how they were defending more or less, and we thought it would be the space there. And I was trying to score because of my sister. Say, if you're scoring, say the number 4, and that's what I did.
Well, number 4 was a lucky one for you. Yes. Well done, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So, thank you, Mike. There we have the thoughts and feelings from the Spanish player, and it concludes our coverage of that match, but we can see it is not the end of the coverage. We have another exciting 2 matches to come in quarter-final 2, South Africa versus Scotland, the host nation. We'll hopefully, fingers crossed, for a good performance again from them. And in the final match, in the quarter-final 4, United States versus India. So it has been 2 very exciting games so far. If the following 2 is anything to go by, we have great excitement in our hands, and that is the coverage to date, but we'll be back in a few minutes' time with the next match, South Africa versus Scotland. We hope you've enjoyed the matches so far. Please join us again for the remaining 2 matches in the women's quarter-finals day. The full-time score, Belgium won, Spain progressing to the semi-final on running penalties. Thank you for joining me in the commentary box. I hope you all enjoyed it. We look forward to joining us again for the feature match, South Africa versus Scotland.
The best of Scotland is right on your doorstep this year. Hundreds of events are taking place across Scotland to celebrate Homecoming 2014. So you won't have to travel far to find them. Homecoming 2014, a year of brilliant moments right on your doorstep.